In this video I'm gonna show you how to make a melodic techno drop like the artist duo Camelphat. So we're gonna start off with a melodic breakdown. First we're gonna dive into the chords. So select a Reese bass from the new Limbo pack. It's a melodic techno pack that just dropped, so if you want to check it out, check the description. We'll be using this Reese bass. We'll be working in A minor, so start off on a root note. And make quite a long 2-bar note. Then we're gonna go up to the D. Just like this. Now we're gonna draw in chords on top of the Reese bass. So add in another serum and pick a chord preset. We'll be using this saw preset, so copy over the MIDI from the bassline and turn it into chords. Just like this. And then we're gonna spread them out a little bit to cover a more broad spectrum of the MIDI section. Sounding like this. We're also gonna automate the mod wheel to create a kind of build-up effect. So together with the bass, it sounds like this. Which is a dope foundation, but now we're gonna dive into the lead sound. So we're gonna make a kinda ARP lead on top of the chorus. We got a new serum. Let's pick a preset from the pack. We'll be using this lead sound. Starting on a root note, so then we're gonna bump it up 2 octaves. It's really common in melodic techno to switch between octaves to create a more interesting MIDI. Then we're gonna go down to the root. Back up to the 6th octave of the scale. And then go to the E. It's the top note of the A minor chord with the A, C and E. And switch between those notes. And finish off on the C to complete the chord. And just duplicate it. So then we're gonna do the same thing for the other chords of the progression. So we need to go down to a D. Just like this. So altogether the melody sounds like this. We're gonna do the same thing with the mod wheel, giving this effect. Besides that, we're gonna mix it. So first the camel crusher, then get rid of the low end, compression, and of course reverb and delay. We got the foundation ready with the melodic elements, so to finish off the build-up I just threw in a lot of FX. It seems like quite a lot, quite complicated, but it's actually fairly simple, with just an impact. White noise. Some ambient sounds that are coming from arcade. An uplifter. A snare build with some animations. A crowd ambiance. And a pitching lead. So it's just a simple saw lead. With a pitch bend animated. Volume animated. And it's panning from left to right, giving this effect. It's a really dope lead to fill up your background a little bit more. So to finish off the build up, let's just throw in a vocal from the Limbo pack.
Beyond the light. We find ourselves in beyond the light.
Let's use this one. Altogether the break/build up sounds like this.
Beyond the light, we find ourselves in the unknown.
So now it's time to dive the drop. First I want to add a kick from the pack to it. We'll be using this one. Sounding like this. Besides that, copy over all the ambiances and effects from the build-up. Just drop it down below. Sounding like this. Already give more context to the drop. Then I want to bring back the melodic elements right here. So just cut them out. And copy it over. The same for the second part. Giving this effect. Now I'm gonna drop in all the drums right here. So pick a drum loop from the pack as well. And drop it in. And then I dropped in these clap samples as well. I layered this one with this clap. So altogether the drums sound like this. So besides that, I just made a small crash fill as well. With a reverse main. And for smaller crashes. Besides that, I also want to copy over the snare build. Together sounding like this. Yeah, that's really dope. So we got a foundation of the drop ready. So now it's time to dive in the bass line. Now we're gonna dive in the bass line. I got this new serum loaded up. So we're gonna use this preset from the pack. So let's make a running bass line. We're gonna use 16 notes just like this. Then we're gonna quantize it with a swing template. We're gonna use the MPC 60%. Press Alt L to glue the notes together. So as you can see right now, it's slightly off the grid sometimes to give it more groove. Sounding like this. Then duplicate the bass and make the variation following the melody of the chords. Going from the F to the G. Just like this. So there's no module automations on the preset, so we're gonna make it. So just drag the module to the cutoff. Drive. And filtering. Giving this effect. So we're gonna automate it. So mixing wise, we only have a sidechain on the bass line. Sounding like this. So it's fairly simple, but it really does the job in the low end. So altogether the bass sounds like this. We got almost all the elements ready in the drop, so now we're gonna dive into the lead sounds. First I want to add a really huge synth at the start of the drop, so we'll be using this Reese bass. Add a root note for 2 bars. Sounding like this. So now we're gonna mix it. First get rid of the low end. Distort it. Again, clean up the low end created by the distortion. And of course delay. And reverb. And a sidechain to finish it off. So now we're gonna add a second lead to it. We'll be using a step preset from the pack. We got a lot of bass steps, chords, and lead steps in the pack. So we'll be using this one. Just like this. Then we're gonna mix it with just a low cut to create room for the bass. And a delay. And of course a sidechain. So that's actually it for all the lead elements. So we covered all the elements of the Camelphat Style drop. I think it turned out really dope, so let me know what you think about it in the comments as well. Besides that, leave a like if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.
Beyond the light, We find ourselves in the unknown.